Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for the round of 32 Valorant Oceanic Tour qualifying opening 1. I am D-Swell. I'm joined alongside with Audio Compass AU. How you doing, my friend?
I'm fantastic, thank you, D-Swell. How are yourself?
I am looking forward to the action. We're slimming down the competition. Teams that have played quite well last night, which we'll get to more in a moment. And I'm feeling great. Had a had a good day.
Fantastic, mate. Well, we did get a little bit of information wrong at the very start of our cast last night. We introduced everything and commentated everything as though it was the round of 128. It was actually the round of 64 that we were casting last night. So we are now down to the round of 32 of our open qualifier. Now moving forward, tonight we are going to follow our friends in Friendings, who are going to obviously capturing that win over Nutrix, last night. They are going to be going up against Exsto Gaming.
Yes, it's going to be good. They also went 2-0 in their playoffs, so we did follow them last night, as you said. Both teams went 2-0, so they're both confident, raring to fight it out in the round of 32. And while we're speaking of it, let's have a look at some images about how this tournament is structured for you. So, you'll see that there are 3 main stages to the Valorant Oceanic Tournament. We have our initial qualifying stages. These stages, each team that can make it to the top of their brackets will earn themselves points, and the highest teams will move their way into the OCE Championship playoff. The winners there will move their way into the into the finals, or the last chance finals of OCE and NA, to play off for those very valuable spots on the international scene. So, with that, we're getting very close to getting started shortly. The teams are ready, they're in the lobbies, and what map do we have, Audio Compass?
So coming up with our first map pick is it's going to be Friendings, who have won the coin toss and have elected to go with Bind for their first pick. We'll see as far as attacking and defenders are lining up. We've got Friendings on the defense and Exto Gaming lining up on the attack.
Wonderful, and here we go, loading into the game. Let's get the scene transformed. So just to let you all know out there, I will be broadcasting at the same time as casting, so if I do miss anything, I do apologize. It's a little bit difficult to talk and press the right numbers at the same time. So let us flow on over to our map load in of Bind. So last night we did see Friendings.
So Bind is one that we saw last night
Yep.
with Friendings going up against Nutrix. It was definitely.
Are you there, Audio Compass? I'm not sure if we're having some technical issues here or not at the moment. I think we've lost Audio Compass. Oh, hello?
Oh, hello. Are we here?
Yeah, I think I got you now.
All right, fantastic.
Welcome back.
Hey. So yeah, just basically just going over the metacomps here. As far as what we see coming out from the attacking side, it's very similar to what we see a lot in the European meta. We see a lot of that Cypher as the Sentinel, and Brimstone a lot in that smoker role, as well as, of course, the Sova for gathering that information. Raze Jet, just a really solid duelist duo. Just a solid comp here coming out from the side of Exto Gaming, and Friendings lining up with a very similar look to what we saw last night.
Yeah, I feel like they've got a little bit less aggressive lineup. I feel like they maybe take this a little bit more seriously. And we got a great reveal dart coming out, showcasing the long push from this defense. And they're just going to get back on out of here. Friendings wanted to find themselves an easy kill, but they've opened up the rest of the map, and Prophet's going to take a little bit of space here up in Hookah and almost gets himself a kill with that frenzy for it. He's going to see that Sova bounce, peeking the head a little bit, maybe too high there, almost given the opportunity for Prophet to finish the job.
Yeah, he will be tagged up to 22 damage, but that is all that he's going to be on for now. We've got the Killjoy is also heavily tagged on site. We see now the attackers falling off of this position in Hookah and Long, now pressing into this Jet in A main. We'll see if Motion can get anything done here. He was definitely one of the better players on this roster when we saw them last night, but he does get taken out by Slobbington, gets a little bit of a tag onto his opposite number there, but we'll see the whole attacking side now coming out onto this A side. Just a plant on default behind the truck here and 4 retakes.
We've seen how well that Friendings do with their retakes. We'll see how well we can see Exsto Gaming be able to hold it and defend it here. They do have 5 members alive and they're starting to split out quite well. They have that brimstone ready at the backgrounds and they're just going to clean up here on metal. They're not going to need any execute or waste any additional abilities. The paint shells almost cleans up Stranger. He's all alone. He's got nowhere to go and, well, he's going to eventually fall. I can't see him getting out of this one.
Yeah, no, he's definitely pinned right in here. The Sonic Dart as well will reveal his location once more. It will be a swing in from the Rays here. And that'll be Stranger going down. Obviously, receiving that Sage heal a little bit earlier in the round, getting up to that 82 HP. Just still not enough to be able to clutch out after his 3 teammates go down on that retake.
Yeah, it was a little unfortunate there. Motion, when hiding in cubby near A short, took his eyes off the prize just momentarily. As he looked to the left, that's when they pushed in and he had to refocus his cursor and, well, as you said, got a little bit of a tag, but unfortunately it opened up the site for them to push on in. So hopefully he can regather his focus here and hold his line this time. You know, get a little bit of Hodor into him and hold the door. And do a little bit better there. And we're going to see probably a little bit of aggression coming out of here at Exsto Gaming from all different directions at the moment. They're going to get themselves an easy orb down at one section here in Showers. As the Cyphex does not have any utilities though. They're not going to waste anything on this round. They're saving for the next round.
Yeah, certainly. Just a couple of shorties and classics coming out from the side of Friendings here. We see LST camping out with the turret and the shorty in this hookah position. We've got the Jet of Slobbington who might push in here. We've got a little bit of action coming in A main as well. Motion also holding with the shorty up close in this cubby position on A main. A short. Fires his 2 shots, has to get out of there. Will get peeked on by Bicon. Bicon will pick that kill up nice and easy. It's now just Zyphex holding it here in Lamps. We've got 2 more members on the back of site here, but the Spike looks to be moving now over to this Killjoy. We'll
yeah,
see
Dr.
if
Sketch is
LST
in on
can get
site.
anything
He
done.
hasn't found anything yet, so the LST is in a very sneaky position, but he also doesn't know that Cypher's rotated into elbow. Might be able to see the kill, but they're all just going to decide to go down long. They suspect something's up in hookah. They're not going to play with it. Stranger's going to get revealed on site, and now they're going to start pushing the site. What can they do? They're going to push Stranger off the site into the tuna can, and they will finish him off. LST finally reveals himself, gets 1 kill, but it's not going to be too much here. Remember, it is an eco round, so everything they get out of their opponents is great, but you don't expect too much here.
Yeah, LSD with the classic in the pocket, just ready to take anything at long range should the shorty play go awry. Yeah, of course, as you said, they suspected the play coming out in hookah, all went long, managed to secure the plant and the round with only the single loss to LST with the classic.
Man, that's holding some composure though. I mean, at most teams they would be like, okay, it's secured and just run straight on. Especially the amount of times that Bendy Joss had looked back into hookah to check it. Most teams would have stormed in there. It would have been a free kill for JST, but no, great nerve here on the side of Exto Gaming.
Yeah, so as we see here, it'll be another testing of the perimeters coming out from the side of Exto. We've got the Jet just peeking out onto the sand location. We've got the Cypher Cam up on B long as well. No aggression from the defense on this B side. We will see the Sober Drone now coming out of Showers. The Jet will take that out. There'll be at least that information given. There's also the Sober Dart coming out onto this location where the Raze is sitting. Not going to connect any damage there, but will give that information that they are on the site. Sage holding in this Lamps position as well. It's going to be, looks like they're regrouping around this A main position.
We're getting a lot of information out for Extra Gaming. They're seeing a little bit onto the site. They see it's a little bit clear and they don't know where anyone is, so they're going to suspect something's up again. They're all planning for that A execute. They're creating a little bit of noise. He's thrown out both his utility, hoping to force the rotations, but we do see Friendings. They are holding steady. They're going to hear that showstopper go off. Raze come flying on in, pops out the showstopper onto Cyphex, opens up the site. Motion's hero only gets 1 kill, and as soon as he turns away from Shower, he gets killed. And now the site is a 3 versus 4 retake.
Yeah, fantastic showstopper coming out there from Prophet. He manages to take that U-Haul position. We'll now be holding here. Somboy does manage to take him out, though, coming in on the retake. Sonic Bolt out here from Stranger as well. Going to give them some information as to where they are holding. It is going to be just U-Haul, Spike, and Showers here. Just a very simple default from the remaining players on the side of Exsto. Lobbington will get taken out behind this box. Stranger managed to get the spray across onto Vicon. Will get the peek onto Dr. Sketchy as well. That is the first round going the way of Friendings. Now, this is a very similar trend to what we saw last night in their game against Nutrix, where they did, once it came to the rifle rounds, Friendings were nigh on impenetrable. They were very good with the rifles in hand. So we'll see what this means for the side of Exto Gaming, what they decide to run in with here. It is going to be a full buy coming out. All Phantoms with a single Vandal. Oh, sorry, 2 Vandals coming out onto the Jet and Brimstone. And it'll be another testing of the perimeters here. It'll just be trying to edge out, get a little bit of information, scout out what's happening as far as this defensive hold.
With a very aggressive push come down long, they're going to get that recon down out. They're not going to see anyone, so they get a free ultimate orb. Beautiful shot by Someboy, being able to pick up Dr. Sketchy. I'm not sure if he was able to see him or just took a few shots in the dark, but either way it works out well. LST finds a nice kill up in Hookah, and now suddenly, we're 20 seconds in, 2 people, or 3 people dead. What do you do now? Do you save or do you try and find something?
Yeah, 2v5. They've got the spike in hand, but that is all they've got. They don't have much information other than a little bit coming out that Omen would be potentially playing on this B site. He's now holding this elbow position. It's just the Killjoy with their utility on the site as well. 2v2 as we come in here. 3 players over on this A site. Although the Jet and Sage ready to jump through this teleporter at a moment's notice should the push come out onto B here.
This is one of the scariest things here. When you're staring outside a hookah, you don't see anyone peeking you. You're just like, what's going on? And as soon as they do get a little bit of smokes down, Solberton's able to fall down and manage to find a kill on LST. That is unusual coming from that position. They hit a spike going down to motion, trying to find himself a kill Somboy. However, will find the final 2 in the 2 to can. So they lost a little, but they're going to gain a lot. Their funds is going to keep rolling on in at this stage, and we're going to see potentially a Force or an Eco come from Exto Gaming.
Yeah, defending just solid there from the side of Friendings there. Just Somboy with the clutch and elbow. Just being able to hold, but being able to like walk in and just get the timing onto the spike plant, the spike defuse rather. Just or spike plant, yes. Sorry. All over the place today. It's all right. We've now got the Exto Gaming boys pushing in to this main position. Going to drone in first from the Sova. And a slow creep into the drone
coming in. Zyphex makes a run for it, but because it's following it in, Raze is going to find a beautiful kill with the judge there. So great little follow on in. They've now started to secure the site. They're going to try and get this plant down, get a little bit of bonus credits, and make their way on in. We do have the Cyphers going to reveal the 2 sitting in showers here. This is huge, the amount of information they're gathering right now.
Yeah, definitely a big boon of the Cypher pick. We do have the Sentinel ult on the side of the defenders as well. Let's see if the Killjoy manages to get this out, coming in from this defender's position. 2 in lamps currently. We have the Jet also holding in middle with the Brimstone. One of those lamps plays is taken down now, so that is going to be him down. Cypher still holding this position. Managing to get it under some of the spray. Somboy is just going to hold this defuse though. Solbington managed to get the spray through the smoke onto Somboy, and now it's going to be the Brimstone Molly. Just holding off the defuse. It is at half, so all they need is... Oh my goodness, that is huge from Vicon. The Brim Molly onto the spike at the very end just denies the defuse long enough.
That was fantastic execution. They're being able to hold on the site. Them following that drone into lamps. Zyphex didn't expect it. Saw the drone, was trying to hide from it, and then decided, okay, I might take it out. As soon as Zyphex decided, I might take this out, there was a Raze right behind it and just took Zyphex out, opening up the site, and then he continued to move forward. Prophet moved into metal, and then started to work in the background, slowing it down. Plant went down, and then Viper got into position with that Molotov. Once you're in that position, you have so much time to work with, and well, Friendings, they panicked, and unfortunately, they ended up losing the round 2 to it.
Yeah, just really solid post plant holds there. Really fantastic holding of the utility, making sure that they had that ability to be able to hold on to the spike location with that Molotov. Just fantastic play all around from Exsto
Motion's in a
Gaming. And
great position here. He snuck through. The Razor's got to expect it. Gets a beautiful headshot with the first one. Dashes forward. Gets a second. And now he's got to quickly try and make his run away. We do have the other Jets trying to chase him down here. But Motion's going to get out with a weapon as well. Might even see that weapon get passed off. Oh, never mind. They have a full out. What am I talking about? Doesn't need to pass that off. But beautiful 2 picks and gets out spot.
yeah, Vicon just flicking between the guns there. Just unlucky, bro. Just gets peaked at that very crucial moment.
Player standing.
We've got the Zyphex now pulling out the kill onto Slobbington over on this B site.
Prophet's not going to have
But
any
Prophet
more
will
of that
take out
motion
motion.
nonsense.
On
He's going to jump on
30
site,
seconds
throws
left.
down the spike, and now it's the 3 people execute. We do have the Sova Recon coming on in, so should get a bit of information, but Prophet's getting into a very aggressive location at the moment. Will they check their corners? Prophet, he turns away at just the unfortunate moment, and Someboy walks around the corner. That's just one of those situations that you can't do too much about.
Oh, just 2 very unlucky deaths there on the side of Exto. Both from Vicon and from Prophet at the end there. Just wrong time, wrong moment. Just not pulling that one out in the end. It will be a broken buy now coming through from the side of Exto Gaming. We'll see a few classics here. We'll see a couple of rifles coming out from Vicon and Slobbington. But it'll be frenzies and classics from the rest of the team here as we see them setting up around this B sand position. We've just got the Sova, the Omen, and the Killjoy here on this B site for defense, so they have got the forces ready to take on this push. We'll see what comes out there with it.
Last time we saw this, and the beautiful recon dart. Dr. Sketchy, as soon as he got revealed, he's like, oh no, not this again. Ran for it and couldn't get out in time. So great little team play there from Friendings to be able to find themselves another kill in Motion. I mean, we don't even need to watch Motion. We know Motion's got to find something elsewhere on the map, and sure he does, making this a 5 vs 3 again.
Just a Brimstone smoke here in this Lamp's position to fake out, as it will be a full push up B long here. They will avoid the Killjoy utility for the most part. They will still get caught by the turret, however. Anybody strays too far to the right, they'll get caught by that alarm bot. But it'll be the Omen that sees them first. Somboy, the deadliest of traps, picking up the kill onto Benjitos. Exo Prophet will manage to get the kill back onto him with the Sheriff. Just the dink coming out there. Blast pack out into this elbow position. Won't follow that all the way through. The bombot will give him no information that a Killjoy is there, but won't be able to follow up it as he's taken down by Motion, pushing in from Hookah. LST will peek out onto Vicon there at the end there, and Motion giving up the defuse to his teammate here. 4-3 on the round. Friendings picking up another on this defense.
That was a great little execute. Some utility was kind of wasted a little bit there from Exo Gaming. We had Vicon this time. He used his Molotov to try and lock down a part of the site instead of saving for the lineup against the plant, which could have given him a little bit more time. But I mean, you are 3-4 heroes down. You can only hope for so much in that time. So a little bit of unfortunate utility usage there. We'll see them turn back around now that they've got almost a full buy. You've got a Judge sitting on Prophet, and we've seen Prophet's Judge work so far. And he's going to go for it again, but this time they're going to clean up that drone before it happens. We have beautiful shots coming out from the Hunter's Fury. It finds one on Dr. Sketchy. It's still got a final shot to shoot it off into the distance, and now they're playing one person down already. Once again, 20 seconds in. Exto Gaming are having difficulties keeping their members alive at this stage.
Yeah, the traded Hunter's Fury coming out there as well. Benjito's not having the same luck with his ult. He looked like he was going to try and kill the flying Motion there. It looked like he flicked up for a second with his ultimate. It will, however, see Motion try and push out of the South's position. Gets picked up by Slobbington. Prophet also getting this kill on Sand. As they'll now rush into Hookah, which will be a lot of Killjoy utility, but it is only that at the moment.
That is some hate against the Killjoy's turret there. Use the showstopper to take it down once hitting that site. So I'm not sure if wasted or not. I guess that's the way you assume the value of the showstopper against the turret. I don't know. But now they've got the spike pamp down and they're in a beautiful position for this retake. And Motion's got to come on through here. And there's so many people watching this. He's just looking every direction, but he can't look out of all of them at too many times.
Yeah, Zyvek managing to get the res there onto Motion, and they both will lose their lives, however, coming through that teleport. Another dies in that elbow position, and it's just Stranger now looking to potentially hold the gun down in this counter-terror spawn. That is going to be Slobbington, however, pushing him out of that position, getting the 4K on the round. Another phenomenal play by the Jet on this round. Prophet and Slobbington really pulling their weight as those entry fraggers.
Yeah, I mean, Slobbington really got in there hard and fast and started to show us what he's capable of. I mean, just before this, he was sitting down in 4. Now he's at 8-5 and he's starting to pull his way up the kill scoreboards at the moment, and it's just great work. They need to see more of that entry fragging coming out of those two heroes of that Raze and Jet. Prophet's doing quite well, but Slobbington just had a phenomenal round that time. Picked off Motion at the start, and once you've got that kill, especially on who we know is quite strong on that Jet, you're going to feel confident, you're going to take these fights, and we saw it there. They ended up taking that round with a great execution.
Yeah, phenomenal stuff there coming out from the side of Exsto. Now we've got the drone coming out onto the B side. They'll get not a lot of information out of that. They will find a little bit of information out of that jet dash. FBM Motion, however, will pick up the kill onto Dr. Sketchy out in A, at the very back of A there. Yeah, Brimstone looking around the same main position. A lot of noise being made around this B side, but it looks like the spike will now start to move over with this Brimstone onto the side, but it's going to be 3 versus 4 coming in here. We've also got the Sage ready to teleport at a moment's notice. This is going to be very squeaky bum time here, especially as they now group up in hookah. And
you can start seeing prepare. We got the Brimstone preparing those smokes to cut down some of that site. They throw the paint grenades. Beautiful location. Pushing that Killjoy out of the tuna cam, but it's not enough at the moment. There's a lot of return fire. They find themselves a kill, and they're now 2 people up here on the side of Friendings, and the Molotov's going to try and push him off the back of the site. It's going to land on LSD, but he just avoids falling to the damage of that Molotov as they now onto site. Some boys just got to clean up from behind the gardens, and finally the last one falls to Slobbington. So a 1 round there, all things considered for Friendings there.
Yeah, phenomenal stuff there from Somboy, especially putting the smoke out into that big garden position and then looking through around it, getting the kill onto that was Exto's Benjidos, who was just pulling out the utility on the Sova. Very unlucky there again from that side. It's now 5-4 on the half. This has been a very back and forth game so far. Very solid play coming out from both sides. We see it's a very solid matchup as far as mechanical skills concerned. A lot of these plays, a lot of these rounds are really coming down to the utility usage and just what the teams have coming into these final post-plant positions.
Yeah, you're seeing that Friendings is doing really good at the retakes if you do look at the score, but they've got plenty of defusers against their name, and LST is going to be holding hookah. He's going to see one, but it's not going to be able to clean it up as now Prophet runs on the side. He's been revealed, being fired through from that smoke. He's got to quickly go and get out of there. We have Jet, she's up high, she's waiting on the box. They know that at least this fire is clean. We do know Somboy, he suspects something's up. He wants to get in there. He's just going to spray into the middle of nowhere and finds himself another kill. It's like he's got a sixth sense being able to predict these kills through these smokes. It's absolutely wonderful. But now it's 3 versus 3. Something's unable to connect with those final 2 daggers. But Vicon shooting down from hookah's able to get a few of those kills secured, and he's going to make his run for it, as Sova has also ran for it, and now they're going to have to switch sides. So coming up against, but it's going to be in favor of Exo Gaming.
Yeah, the Sova and the Smoker versus the Sova and the Smoker here. It's Benchidos on 125 HP. In fact, full health totals on everybody except Vicon here, who's just holding in this A main position. Nobody's going to push there. It's going to be Sova coming up this ramp. He will have the Sonic Dart out here now. It's going to give him information as to where they are not going to be. We do see now the push coming through onto Lamps. Somboy manages to pick that one up as well. It's just the 2 HP Brimstone in main. The Omen will start the defuse. Somboy is here, ready to hold though. It's just going to get the spray through the smoke for the ace.
Oh no!
And that is the ace coming through as well from Somboy. Vicon just missing the timing there, just too slow on the kill. Had the lineup, but does not stop the defuse. That's another round for Friendings here on the defense. And now it'll be a rather broken buy coming through from the side of Exsto.
So it looks like we're going to a pause while they get that on. I'll switch it back to our beautiful faces.
Yeah, just very solid defensive play, especially just a really solid performance coming out from Somboy. That was obviously an ace that round, but just so many of these rounds lurking through the smokes, just holding the right positions and making sure he's there for the frags. He's always getting those kills. He is securing those headshots with the Vandal, that gun being his gun of choice so far. He will now have the Into the Shadows coming into this next round. We've also got the Jet Knives on the defense, whereas we've got Vicon and Dr. Sketchy, who are both 1 ult point off of their ultimates. So we'll see if they potentially try and play for some sort of play around that ult orb. So far, it's been a lot of aggressive play coming out from the side of Friendings onto the B long ult orb, especially trying to get this Killjoy ult, who is also sitting on 6 out of 7 right now. So
they've been really coordinating their utility correctly. Like Somboy, whenever there's smokes down around his area, Stranger's got a recon dart up in the sky, revealing everything there is to know. And once that happens, you've got Somboy who's free to shoot through the vision, impairing effects of those smokes, and just find kill after kill after kill. It's a little scary because you're blind and you're just getting killed. There's nothing you can do about it. They're just not able to find the kills on the recon darts as soon as they appear. So they either need to back off and try and hide from it, or they push into it and they've just given up their entire position. And we are back in it. So let's get the screen back on over for you all. There we go. We are resuming for round 11 here in the match 1 of this best of 3.
Yeah, now the strategic pause there coming out, and we've got now a push coming out onto this A short position. Motion, however, will pick up a kill in Showers. Just fantastic defensive line there, pushing out a little bit on that defense, but ultimately securing that kill onto the opposing Jet. Dr. Sketchy as well, going to peek on that position, who will also get taken out by Motion. Just super solid coming out of this shower.
And the recon darts playing time and time again, finding themselves kills. Shower is an example, and now they're playing 5 versus 3. This is not an unusual sight at the moment. Motion, 10 HP, he's going to sneak away after finding the 3rd kill for the round. They're going to walk into the smoke, they're going to face off in there, and the Brimstone will be favoured for that. Motion, he's on 4. Can he find the 5th? He's going to hear the teleport. He wants it. Look at him go. He's charging for it. Brim's like, come and get me with the Judge all available.
Yes. Perhaps Motion holding that Shower's position because he just got out of the gym, bro. He was absolutely carrying that. Just
the way that he shows right now.
Oh, not even headshots there. It was potentially, well, it would have been quite a long range there, shooting all the way from the back of Showers up to just where the barrier comes down on A. It would have been potentially just headshot spray control. Just really, really solid from that Jet, and it's just the raid
Prophet actually opened the door. Prophet opened the door time, and they know he's there now. He was trying to hide. Are they going to start firing through the storm? They heard the shots of the Judge. They're going to go in there. They can't land the shots. Prophet's just hiding in the corner. He's got to sneak on out of there. He denies the ace from Motion there. They wanted that.
He will manage to take over the Judge now into this final round. He will not have the money to buy up to that rifle as a result of failing to plant and only getting the 1,000 credits. Yeah, very, very funny sort of events there. Now it is going to be Somboy and Motion both threatening with the ultimates. Stranger and LST both 1 off of their own ultimates. Dr. Sketchy will have to secure some sort of kill here to be able to utilize this one. We'll see if Vicon can help him out at all with the orbital strike, potentially. It is going to be a push coming out from Somboy. They've secured that alt orb on C-Long once again.
Man, I love how kind of scared Bendy Joss and the Cypher Dr. Sketchy are about going down B long. They saw the smoke come up, they saw the recon dart, and they're like, what do we do about this? And so once they saw the recon dart, the alt orb gone, they couldn't do anything. They're holding so far back. Friendings has struck fear in the heart of Exto Gaming at the moment.
Deploying drone.
Certainly so. Now, when we see the Sova rotating over to this A side, it's only going to be the Jet sitting way up in A here, while we see the rest of Exto pushing into Hookah. Actually, we'll see potentially see the Cyphers and Brim rotating back into A main. The Sova, however, will also be rotating off.
And they're going to
It's a full team bait, but they're going to... Yeah, they're going to throw smokes down at B, but it's going to come be the A push. They're going to come out into this Jet in Lamps. We've also got the Sage holding on from the side here. Orbital Strike will come out into the set. Lamps position will put the Jet out towards the Sage. Now they're playing together with this lineup. They've also got the Sova holding with the Shock Darts coming out from this Heaven position. It's going to be a 4v5 as they push in here. They managed to get the Spike Planter killed on the side of Exto. Oh my goodness, the Stranger absolutely clutched with both the Sonic, the Shock Arrows, and the Hunter's Fury coming out there. Also, Somboy just clutching out solid gunplay all around there from the side of Friendings once again, and that is going to be an 8-4 on the defense.
There was such great utility usage there from Friendings. I mean, they heard... they got the daggers off on Motion. Motion charged in and took on a Judge head-on, came out as the Executioner. Then they had great usage of that Hunter's Fury to shut down that Spike Plant. I mean, everything they did was just, it zoned off Exto Gaming from the zone. The great orbital laser from Vicon to push them out of Lamps almost gave them enough room to breathe and almost got them enough room to get that plant down. But unfortunately it wasn't enough in the end. It was just too strong from Friendings.
Yeah, now we'll see a very aggressive push coming out from Friendings here on the pistol round. We'll see the Sova drone coming out into this Hookah. We'll see the Brim pick up the... Well, we'll take that one out. We've also got the Jet here holding. The Sova arrow will come out, damaging up the Brimstone. The LST with the Nano Swarm as well will take out Vicon in that position, but Slobbington holding strong from the Hookah with the Frenzy will secure the kill. Two kills there, but Motion will trade that back. Now it will be a 3v2. Benjido's very low on the side, but will secure the kill onto Somboy. Motion solid with the Frenzy, but will get taken out by Prophet in the end. That is going to be the first round going out to Exco.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Exto Gaming.
Exco.
Yeah, it's weird to try and read it with the EXS. It's kind of like... they're going to hear this on stream and they're going to be like, wow, you two are botching our names and be completely offended.
I've said like X-Gas. I've said like
oh, no.
Exo clan out here.
Exto Gaming, we love you and it's nothing personal. So we do apologize if we do get your names a bit botched. We are just terrible.
Yeah, it's just getting into it. We'll hopefully we're a map 2 team, all right?
And Prophet's going to jump around the corner a little bit there and take a sheriff shot to the stomach, putting him at 18 HP. He's going to be pretty much down and out for the rest of this fight. He can't be able to really get aggressive without being easily traded here. And as I say that, Prophet's still staying aggressive with that Bucky.
Yeah, very low HP, but he's still holding this Lamps position, ready to take anybody who comes in here. Omen Smokes will come out. The Cypher Cam will catch the Omen trying to push into A main there. 3 now in this A main position. We'll see the Omen manages to come down, get the dink onto Exco. Oh my god. Exto Gaming. Prophet sitting in Lamps. They'll now all teleport over to this Hookah site. We've just got the Brimstone and Jet holding on to this position. They managed to kill Somboy and LST, but LST will get the trade onto Vicon. At the very least, we've got Cyphex and Motion now pushing heavily aggressive into this back of the site. We'll see the wall get taken out here from this position. Motion ready to deal with Slobbington here, pushing out from elbow. We've also got the Cypher in the back of site. Motion picking up the kill on Dr. Sketchy, who will get a little bit of spray onto the Sova there, but he will manage to run up and kill him. Benjidos securing that one, getting the kill onto Zyfex as well, clutching out the round from the Sova. Much better play on the defense from this side of
And that all
Exsto.
started with Slobbington. Slobbington somehow found a return kill here on the B site and escaped under the cloudburst and the dash back into towards defender spawn. And then managed to swing back around through elbow and find 2 more kills for that round. So great play by Slobbington, being able to get a little bit sneaky and somehow survive against all odds there. So now we're moving into round 15 with a good couple of rounds on the side of Exto Gaming. A lot of funds, including the operator on Slobbington, is going to be watching down long. And if we see Friendings have been paying attention to their money, they might be afraid of Slobbington right now.
Essentially, Benjidos having the Hunter's Fury ultimate, kills that at the very start of the round, gets the single tag onto the Sage, but Prophet running straight into A main will get 2 kills there onto the Sage and the Omen, picking up the, securing the kill that the Sova set up there off the Hunter's Fury. Fantastic play there. Now it will just be the lone Sova over on this A site. We'll see Jet now coming into A main to potentially help out. But the Cypher Cam is there. They will get information on the Jet's positioning now. And Prophet still holding strong in this Lamp's position.
And there's not much you can do from here on the side of Friendings. I mean, if you lose this round, you're going to lose the next round because you'll be on an eco round. You can't really force buy it at this stage. And it looks like they're going to be holding their positions. I don't think we're going to see them try and go for a plant here unless they're feeling really confident in their capabilities at the moment. We got Slobbington. He's holding this tight line. He gets the shot and he's going to be quite happy. Cloud burst and now he is safe, especially after he sees a few of those shots. They're going to suspect that he's relocated, but he's going to continue holding this alongside. And now we have LST and Stranger. They're all alone. They got nowhere to go, so they might retreat back to the caves that they once came from.
Yeah, just trying to hold on to the guns that they have secured here. It's just the Vandals that they brought into this round. They don't have the economy to be able to buy up on the next round, so they'll just try and hold Sova right back in their spawns. Killjoy just holding the angle in case the defenders do decide to push out. But Slobbington, very confident with that operator in hand, will just hold that in that B-long position. We'll see a little bit of a push out at the very end here from A main, but I don't think that's going to secure anybody here. And yeah, there will be 5 alive still on the side of Exto Gaming coming into the round. They will be able to buy up to full armor on the side of Slobbington. Getting that operator now. No longer the glass cannon. But full power and full shields.
It doesn't look like Slobbington, though, wants to pick up that full shield. Happy sitting at that 25, doesn't quite need it. He feels safe, especially being able to dash away. And he's currently relocated himself, watching towards short A here. And we've got Vicon. He's going to peek down and get a great shot with the help of his stim beacon down. He's going to retreat without losing anything in return here. His motion has popped on in. Got the daggers here on this eco round, so he's looking to find himself a few kills. And then moving up close onto B. No rotations as of yet for Exto Gaming. Somboy is hiding in the teleporter, waiting for someone to come on through. He's locking that down himself, so there's no quick rotations. And now they're starting the execute.
Yeah, Benjido's holding solid from this elbow position. It's just going to be the Sova and the Brimstone here at the moment. The Rays will be able to jump through the teleport. Will run right into the Omen, however, if he does go for that teleporter play, having used the ability to get in there. Just a very slow play.
Gathering intelligence from both sides at the moment. We haven't seen an overcommitment yet from Friendings. They're still waiting until something's going down. Vicon's getting ready to throw down, and a beautiful shot from Slobbington up into Hookah here. And now they're going to start trying arrowing Slobbington down. They didn't quite get him, and Somboy finishes it off. The operator is now down. And a beautiful second shot from Somboy. This side is now almost wide open. They're going to see the recon dart. They know that Sova is down in elbow, but they don't care. They're going to get in. They're getting in deep, and Somboy's going to have to deal with this.
Omen definitely more suited for that defensive playstyle, but he's got to put his parry pants on again because they're starting to fall behind. He managed to get free on the round. Dr. Sketchy, however, will pick up that kill coming out from the defender's spawn. He will get picked up by Zyfex. You know the last one is coming out of elbow. He manages to get back, pick up the Vandal as well. He gets the self-heal off. Sova will be able to get onto the spike here, but
Scanning ahead.
he knows exactly where Zyfex is. Potentially not, as the Sonic Arrow comes out, just trying to delay the push coming out here.
Zyfex is doing a
And
great
it's
job
now
here.
too late.
So much time wasted off the clock, and then he gotta get the kill. Zyfex gets 2. Will he survive from the bomb before it goes off? No, he won't. He'll get taken out by it. But Zyfex did wonderful. That was the best round we've seen from Zyfex. Great slowing down the defense towards the defender's spawn, and then Bendijo. He had no idea where that Sage went. You saw him on top of Tuna Can checking every spot he could and was just confused. By the time that Bendijo got to the bomb site, he still didn't know if it was coming out of the elbow or coming back out of defender spawn. And then Sage was able to get a few kills, get that final kill, and unfortunately get taken down the bomb there. So great work there by Zyfex.
Yeah, with the weaker buy as well, was using the Spectre, of course, to secure the kill onto the Cypher. Managing to pick up the Vandal and secure the very last kill in the end. Not going to hold that over, but there's going to be a very aggressive push regardless coming out here from Friendings. Pushing right onto this A side. The spike has already gone down. It will be naded out here. Zyfex using the wall to block off the site, the plant location at the very least. Prophet will push round and get the 1 kill in Lamps, but Somboy will manage to trade that back. It is 4 alive on the side of the attackers and 3 coming in for the retake. The ball is still blocking off the position of main. Somboy will get the kill onto Cypher, pushing out from Showers, and it's just the 2 defenders in this Lamps position, but Cypex is ready here. Slobbington gets the lives onto him. Will get the kill onto Somboy here as well, coming out from Vicon with the Vandal. 2v2, but just the Killjoy trying to bring it all back. The op kill out onto LST. The quick scope is insane, but the Sonic Arrow, the Shock Dart coming out from Stranger will secure the round.
That was great little coordination there. They had LST stay close to that bomb. They got Stranger back. They're like, we don't have a Brimstone. We have a Stranger here on the Sova. And fired those few darts out. The first dart hit both the 2 remaining members alive, putting them down low. And then the final one, as we saw, cleaned up that spike. So great positioning, great work there from Friendings, apologies. Whereas Exto Gaming, they had a good retake and they were playing very calm and patient and almost paid off for them there.
Oh, Vicon very aggressive push out of Hooker here. They know that the weaker buy is on the side of Exto now coming out. It's going to be just shotguns here. Zyfex will get the res onto Motion, but it will be the orbital strike used in response. He'll get the kill onto the res player there. Somboy as well going down. LST manages to trade that one back at the very least, but it'll be the raise now coming out of... No, just sending the boot bot out of the teleporter. All the attacking side players now grouped up in this long position. The Killjoy will come out, trying to push the players off of this B site, but the Brimstone and Raze are still holding strong. We've still got the Jet and Hooker as well. They will eventually all back off out of this perimeter, but Jet will get detained just outside of Hooker. It's a bit of a bait though, because Vicon and the Raze are still holding strong at the back of side. Vicon and Prophet still holding strong with the Bucky and the Vandal. Slobbington also in the shorty Where was that kill? That was at the very back of side there at the very end with the Bucky kill coming out onto LST. Phenomenal play there from the side, getting the thrifty win for Exto.
Yeah, Exto are going to be real happy about that. They got in hard, they got in fast, and they got some really nice kills through the smoke. So great utility usage there. We saw Prophet's paint grenades. As soon as the Killjoy's ult was about to detain, Prophet threw the paint grenades over the top, got out of the zone, and then that's when the side of Friendings are like, okay, we can push in now. The lockdown's about to grab the side and open it up for us. But nope, there was a paint grenade. It ended up getting a kill, and then it moved them up into a very comfortable position. So great utility usage, great positioning, and then we end up seeing a great round there.
Prophet now holding this Lamps position. We'll get the spray through the box. FBN Motion now taken out on the side of Friendings. The grenade will come out as well.
Oh no!
No, Stranger kills his own teammate there. So going down, but he will get the trade onto Dr. Sketchy as well. Holding up in the back of A side. We've still got Prophet here on full health. He'll take out that alarm bot as well. They'll know he's here, but it doesn't matter. We've got the op from Slomington now up in this heaven position, ready to take out any sort of aggression from main. We've got Stranger as well getting tagged up through the wall in the showers position with the spike. And we'll just have to see a push now coming through. Zyfex with the classic. Was jump out.
Oh, no way.
Prophet says, get your hands out my pockets.
Oh.
Kills both of the members pushing into lamps there. Now,
30 seconds
just
left.
looking at this final member with the spike. Gets the kill there as well. That's a 4K coming out from the Rays. Phenomenal stuff.
What a round. I mean, they both jumped around the corner, which is a fantastic play. But then, you know, Prophet, he had the spray control to be able to take them both down there quite easily and still keep close to half his health. What an unbelievable bit of work there. But on the side of Friendings, that Hunter's Fury. I don't know if you are going to be happy or sad about that, being able to take down an enemy, but unfortunately your own Omen. You don't see that too often.
Now we've seen a bit more confidence coming out from the side of Exto now. They're going to secure that ult orb on B long. Something that that Friendings did a lot. Somboy, however, pushing into A main will get the kill onto Prophet now, who will not be able to use the ultimate now this round. And it's going to be that position secured. It's now just the Cypher holding in this Lamps position. We've got the Spike, however, sitting over with the Killjoy over on this B sand. Putting the spike down, looking to maybe push out into this position, but we do have Slobbington holding in hookah with the operator as well.
Exto just turns around, throws the spike. Come on, Sage. Do your job. Grab the spike and Slobbington. Beautiful little shot there from Hookah. And now it's just going to continue to hold the line there. Cyphex, he thought about going back up there. He's like, I don't know if I heard an audio cue of that jet dashing away. I think I'm just going to make myself scarce and run over to the A side, especially since Somboy is starting to clear out the A side. It's feeling a little bit free and we don't have that rotation as they are holding fast. And once the first smoke goes down, we're starting to see those rotations come out. Cypher's going to walk into the smoke. He pulls out his utility at the wrong time and Someboy's there ready to capitalize on it. Those shock darts bouncing around the map, trying to find themselves a kill. Their Sage Wall is up, and now we've got the retake.
Yeah, managed to get the spike down, regardless of the shock darts. We'll then put the wall up. It's very similar play to what we've seen previously from the side of Friendings. We've got the Omen now just hiding on the spike. He will get seen by the Sonic Dart. He will also get taken out by Vicon, but Zyfex holds strong in the Slam's position, getting the kill on Slobbington, but he will get pushed out by the Sober. Benjido securing that kill, and the spike will get defused here by Vicon. That is another round on the defense for Exto Gaming, and this is swung entirely. But this is 3 rounds on the trot now for Exto, and it is looking, it is all tied up. We are all tied up in this game. This has been a very close affair.
Man, we're not going to be seeing it tied up for too much longer. You're going to see a broken buy coming in from Friendings. They're getting a little bit of armor, picking up some sheriffs, but this round is unfortunately not going to go in their favor. This could be the first time since the start of the first half that they're going to start seeing being behind, and they're going to feel a little bit uncomfortable with that now coming into this round 21. So they're going to try and do what they can here, try and get as much out of this round as possible. They're playing it quick. Motion's got the daggers. They don't manage to flash motion this time. We've seen it previously where he got hit by that smoke, and he's going to get a beautiful shot on Prophet, taking out the in-game lead on the opposing team, and they're going to be comfortable. We're going to hit that Hunter's Fury coming out. It's going to land on the Jet, and he doesn't find that second final shot. That was a crucial shot on that Hunter's Fury. Motion still alive with these daggers here in Lamps.
Yeah, it's a difficult target to hit the second time. Obviously coming out with the updraft, managing to dodge that one in the end. But we now see Cypher pushing into this position where the Jet is holding. Zyfex as well, holding strong in the Lamps position. We've got the Sober sitting down and with the Sheriff in showers as well. Dr. Sketchy will push in to claim the kill onto Zyfex, but will be killed by Motion.
Oh my god,
there.
no he can't! Oh.
Motion taken down in the very end. It is just the Sheriffs. And they'll be able to hold off at the very least. Vicon picking up the kill onto Somboy in the end, but we'll get the knife coming out from LST onto Vicon in the end. 11-10, the very messy round in the end, but secured in with all force there by Friendings.
Oh my god. Audio Compass, what are we seeing here? This is just ridiculous. Some beautiful kills coming out from Motion with those daggers and lab. What? They just kept running in and just getting picked off with daggers. They had the plant down. They cared more about killing Motion, and he just killed them all. And then we saw a knife kill at the end. I'm done.
Yeah, as far as what we saw last time, oh my goodness, FE Motion be getting very aggressive off the push here. We managed to score the kill onto Profit. We'll see the Trapwire getting some information here, but we'll now see a full push coming out onto this A site. It's just the Jet holding in the back of Lamps here with the Operator. We've got Motion who's secured another kill. This is 3 on the round again. He's just popping. This Jet is unstoppable on the side of Friendings. He is well and truly... Oh, no. As I say that, past the curse, we've got Vicon who will pick up the kill onto the Jet. 2 players here on the defense. They're just going to save the guns here, knowing that the Econ is gone for the next round if they don't.
And I mean, it's worth it. You've got the Operator still. Benji just unfortunately could not find any connections with that weapon on this stage.
Right here.
He had about 2 shots towards Motion. Luckily, Vicon was there to be able to, I combined 2 names there. Vicon was there to be able to pick up that kill and shut down Motion. But unfortunately it wasn't enough. They had to retreat and they're still being hunted here. Vicon is going to get killed down. Benji just finds himself a kill. The Sage is coming up behind. He's going to swing around the corner and just misses the shot to the shoulder just above the head of Benji just there. So that was almost a very, very expensive round there. They tried to save him.
Yeah, it'll still be a pretty rough buy coming out here. Slobbington being given the Operator. They will have enough to buy mostly ARs. We've got the Judge coming out on Profit as well, who is going to hold this hookah aggressively. We'll see a full press coming out from the side of Friendings, with a little bit of an emphasis potentially towards this B side.
And we haven't really seen Friendings really try and take B site. They've been pretty happy going towards the A site over and over again. It seems to be their most successful site so far in this attacking round. But now this time they kind of have a peek at all different directions, see if they can find anything. Slominton's playing a very deep here over at A long. He's not going to find anyone, and rightfully so. I don't think they've got the knowledge that Slominton's down here, but they're going to make the right call and start moving over to the B sites.
Yeah, we've got a cheeky camera here from Dr. Sketchy who's holding an elbow. We'll see the Jet who's dashed in close to his position there. He also has that ultimate, so if they manage to secure a kill, his position has been found out. They do know he is in elbow, but the information of where all of the attackings are is given up by that Sonic Dart. Profit manages to get the kill with the ult onto... that was Motion there. LST also goes down in the firefight. That is the ult from the Jet going down as well. 12-10. This is looking very good for the side of Exsto so far. They're now going to see the push coming out from the attackers onto this A site, and it's going to be 3v2 here. Oh, the spike planter is killed. Zyphex being taken out through the box by Vicon for the most part. We've also got Somboy manages to secure the kill onto Slobbington with the op in heaven. Now it's just 2v2 on the site. Well, no, it will be a full 4v2. Zomboy managed to secure another kill. Does he have enough time to plant here? He won't be getting pushed out. He'll manage to get it off, it looks like, but it'll be a very quick push out from Profit. He's very low on health. Zomboy managed to get a single shot there, but the grenade will push the Sova off the position, then bangs through the box. That'll be another round for Exsto. Securing the half defuse on the spike. They'll give that one to either Vicon or Profit. It'll be Vicon who will claim that in the end, getting up to 6 out of 7 for the ult charge and securing that 11th round. So close now to this overtime scenario.
That was a scary round there from Exto Gaming. They were playing from a little bit from behind, but they managed to find some crucial kills through that box, locking it down just long enough. We saw that Slominton was firing the Operator through the wall, and then the help from Vicon, they were able to kill that spike one, and then it was done. They were expecting, Friendings was expecting to have that bomb down and start a retake and go up against the retake so they can hold it, but it wasn't there. Once that happened, their formation, it broke. They weren't too sure what to do, and it just became kind of a scrappy mess, and unfortunately they just didn't do too well in that situation and lost the round. And now here we are, Exto Gaming fighting for this map here. They're going to hear that owl come through. Profit's going to get out of there. He's going to slow this push down a little bit longer, and they've already started a quick rotation.
We'll hear the noise from motion through the Cypher cage. We'll also trigger the tripwire there. It's now just the Raze in the back of side. We've got the Cypher holding his cam and elbow. He'll know when these players are coming through from this B-long position. Ocean pops the knives, but will he find anything here? No, he will just go down to Benjidos with the spray out from the back of sight with, oh my goodness, a fantastic kill there from Slobbington, getting the wallbang onto the Sage with the operator. Benjidos also picking up the kill on Somboy through the box. Vicon securing the very last kill onto LST, and that'll be 12-12. This is an overtime scenario, all tied up.
I can't believe
we'll see
it.
what they can pull out now.
I cannot believe this. Both teams are playing so well. It's unbelievable. That on that round there, we saw Exsto Gaming. They got great positions. They kind of chased back. Who did they chase back? No, Prophet was chased back out of hookah, but because he was chased back out, he threw the paint grenades, and then they did a smart play. It's something they haven't done much. Usually they hold their line on A site, but they quickly started to rotate and get them numbers over to the B site. Once they got there, then they pressured. Great utility usage. We saw that Prophet was trying to bounce around the site and not get hit using those satchel charges effectively, and because he was an elusive fly, the distraction was caught off and the rest of the team came in and found the kills over the place. It was great initiation there. Oh, sorry, great initiative there from Exsto Gaming.
Now we see a very similar play as far as the B-side's concerned from Friendings as what we saw on their first defending rounds. They secure the ultimate on B-long, but with the peak coming out from Slobbington out of showers, they'll secure a kill at the very back of A here. Somboy, however, getting the kill onto Dr. Sketchy and... Wait, where even was that? Oh, he's run all the way down B-long, manages to secure the kill onto him and spawn almost there. The Raze now will push up onto this B-long position. We'll see if Somboy makes any contact here, but it's going to be the push coming through now onto A for the most part from this attacking side.
We have members all over the map here. Prophet's trying to find something. He's on the B side. He's like, there's no one here. But he's about to go up against Somboy. Someboy's running with the knife out. Did not expect Prophet to be there. He's going to clean it up. He's like, hey, guys, site's free. Come on over. I've got a party. Pull out the teacups. And he's just sitting here for a while with nothing much to do. As now we see LST and Stranger start setting up with that recon dart going out onto points.
Yeah, Benjidos running all the way along there, though, will get caught out potentially by another shock dart if there is one here, but no, that's not going to come out from the side of Friendings. Stranger opting to hold on to that one, potentially. It's now going to be just a 3v3. Prophet and Benjidos falling back to this B-long position. Jet also rotating around, so they'll all be grouped up here as far as the attacking side on this post plant. See a full press coming out. It's LST who get found first, managing to go down to Prophet there, coming out of elbow. This to be another kill secured. Prophet gets the kill on Stranger though. Cyphex with only the Benjidos to contend with. He will be taken out, however. A solid post plant in the end, all grouped up in that B-long position from the side of Exto. That was the defending half was where Friendings was strong initially, so this is now going to be them on the disadvantage coming into this final round. It is very much it has been very close thus far, so we'll see what they can pull out here. It is going to be a push into A main, it seems, from the side of Friendings.
We saw it got messy in that last round, and when messy starts happening, Exto Gaming are there to capitalize, and that's how they got that round when it got messy at the end here. Now they're going for a quick... They're being quickly executed upon. Motion's going in. He's chased Lamps on out. Quick rotations now coming in. And Motion's not going to be able to find the kill. Vicon is going to be able to kill that Motion, which is huge in this round. It's now 4 versus 4. A lot of damage done to both teams at the moment, with the Sage able to heal some of Friendlings up. Now the retake is on. Vicon's coming close. He's going to see that wall there. He's going to get hit with the recon, so they know there's one member back on that side. Prophet's going to come around the corner. Judges up Somboy. Prophet's signature weapon so far. It feels like this match is always got a judge and he's not afraid to use it. Vicon's trying to hold his own. He almost gets taken down from that shock dart, as now they're pushing the side. The bomb, it's taking so long. Prophet gets another kill, moving back on into side, but Stranger, he's there for the double. He pulls out the Hunter's Fury, but he's just going to get shot down. Prophet's not going to deal with that. The damage from the Nano Swarm is stopping from defusion, and we see the attackers pick it out. We're going to overtime too.
Oh, it looked so good there from
Switching
Prophet,
sides.
managing to get the kills through the
Overtime.
smoke as well, but the spam coming out from A main secures the kills onto the spike if need, which just needed to happen. LST at the very end there manages to secure the final kills. Just phenomenal play coming out there. It's now going to be 13-13. We've already got players calling for draw in the chat.
This is not your standard pug here. This is your match to get into the qualifying to get some of those points for the Valorant Oceanic tournaments. And we are now on round 27. We've got Stranger. He gets hit by the dart and he's going to make a run for his life. He's not risking it and he's out of there quite quickly there.
Yeah, we'll take out that Ultron in the end, so won't get the information on the position of the Jet at the very least. We'll see the Jet now of the attacking side pushing into the Show's position. Get the contact on Stranger. We'll get a few shots off, but comes off a little bit better at least than the Sova on the defending side. But see those Aldrin come out. He'll scout that he's still in that position. But it's going to be the side.
LST here, going to be the only ones locking down B side here, which we can see the executes coming on. Slobbin just trying to make a little bit of noise and hold them over A side, and it's working so far. But Somboy and LC, they're prepared. They're going to hear that bot go off, the execution go down, the Jet of Motion is going to have to try and rotate over here, and they're going to stand through the smoke. LC gets a spray down, Sketchy gets a return kill. It is now Somboy all alone as backup is slowly starting to come in onto the side, but the smoke is holding them down there, making it very hard to see on in as Motion trying to go for a kill through that smoke.
Certainly will, and it's going to be 4v4 on this retake scenario. We've got Motion on full health with the Vandal coming out now. We'll just get a little bit of spam onto the player in Hookah, but Vicom will trade that one back, a full headshot. Zyphex will secure the kill onto the Cypher here. Sova will get the kill onto Zyphex and the Stranger though. Benjidos absolutely clutch coming out, getting the 3k at onto the site. 14-13 again. Now the team's now trading back. What we would assume from at least the score throughout the game, their least dominant rounds going back and forth.
It's phenomenal to see here. They've both picked up their game even to another level, and I didn't even know they had another level with the way they're going. Like, as you said, their least performing rounds are now their best rounds here in overtime, and now it's up to Friendings to make the play here on offense to stay in this match, to stay in the chance for taking out match 1, going into match 2 comfortable with a 1-0 lead. And Stranger's going to start getting a little bit of information. He knows the server's out of A side, so at least on B, if they wish to execute there, they can do with smokes and not be too afraid.
And we've got Prophet holding right up in Hookah with the Judge and the Sheriff. We'll see the Killjoy pushing potentially into this position. We've got the Cypher cage down in front of Prophet here as well.
Oh,
See the contact here as the Killjoy pushes up.
Killjoy, oh, the arm is shown. He jumps around the corner.
The Judge to the back of the head and the front of the head, getting the full rotisserie on LST there. We do have one attacker now pushed out onto the B site, though. He will get taken out by Dr. Sketchy, who is holding strong from their elbow position. But now the attackers will push onto this A site. Slobbington holding strong in showers, however. This is falling apart for the side of Friendings. It's looking like it's going to be 15-13. Only Zyphex alive with the spike, but Vicon, strong from that lamp's position, will secure the win for the side of Exsto.
Wow, what a game. Both teams pushing each other to the absolute limit. And that was match number 1 audio. I mean, I can't wait to see what we get to match number 2 there. And look at the scoreboard. Motion. He's got so many first bloods on his side. The side of Friendings, they're great at being able to capitalize on the first bloods. You can see that they have, what, 13, 15, 16 first bloods there. That is more than an opponent's by a solid 4. I mean, if you get the most first bloods, you're going to be able to snowball onto sides, especially onto the attacking side, which ended up being the case in most of those rounds we saw in the second half and at the end there in overtime. Phenomenal play from both teams there, and we will be moving into match number 2, so everyone stay tuned as match number 2 between Friendings and Exto Clan coming up shortly.